David Lammy. I mean, we've got lots of competition for the worst cabinet minister, lots.
Yeah, more of that in a minute.
But I think David Lammy actually takes surprise.
David Lammy challenges PM Liv in heated Piers Morgan interview. You're not going to believe what just happened. In one of the most intense interviews we've seen all year, David Lammy, yes, the new Deputy Prime Minister, went head-to-head with the Prime Minister during a live sit-down with Piers Morgan. And let me tell you, this wasn't your typical back and forth. This was raw, unfiltered, and for many viewers, a moment that exposed far more than the Prime Minister might have wanted. Picture the scene. Piers Morgan, never one to hold back, sets the stage with a sharp question about government accountability. Before the PM can finish his carefully rehearsed answer, Lammy cuts in and the temperature in that studio changes instantly. It wasn't just a disagreement. It was a confrontation that left the audience stunned. So what exactly happened? During this live interview, Morgan pressed the Prime Minister about his leadership decisions, particularly around promises made in Parliament versus what's being delivered on the ground. That's when David Lammy leaned forward, voice firm, and accused the PM of dodging the truth. He didn't mince words. He said, plainly, that the public is tired of leaders who say one thing in Westminster and do another behind closed doors. The studio went quiet. Even Piers paused. The Prime Minister tried to regain control, defending his record and claiming his government was making tough choices in difficult times. But Lammy didn't back down. He doubled down, saying, if you can't look people in the eye and give them straight answers, then you don't deserve their trust. Now, this might sound like typical political theater, but the timing made it explosive. With growing public frustration about cost-of-living struggles, NHS waiting lists, and foreign policy tensions, Lammy's direct confrontation landed like a thunderclap. Within minutes, clips of the exchange started circulating online. Social media lit up. One viewer tweeted, "Finally someone has the guts to say what we're all thinking, live on air." Another wrote, "Lammy just did more in 5 minutes than the entire opposition has done in months." Even political insiders were buzzing. A senior Labour strategist, speaking off-record, told a journalist, this wasn't planned. But it might be the moment people start seeing Lammy as more than just a cabinet figure, as a future leader. Meanwhile, Conservative MPs closed ranks around the Prime Minister, dismissing Lammy's remarks as grandstanding for the cameras. One Tory backbencher told reporters, "It's easy to throw stones when you don't have the weight of running the country on your shoulders." But here's the twist. Even some government supporters admitted privately that the PM looked rattled. His usual calm delivery gave way to visible frustration, and that's the clip making headlines today. This wasn't just a heated moment between politicians. It spoke to something deeper: trust. People are asking, if leaders can't give clear, straight answers under pressure, how can they be trusted with the biggest decisions facing the country? Lammy tapped into that frustration, and whether you agree with his politics or not, his message resonated. And Piers Morgan, ever the provocateur, knew exactly when to step back and let the clash play out. Historically, moments like this have reshaped political careers. Think back to when Robin Cook resigned live over the Iraq War, or when Nick Clegg's broken tuition fees promise became a symbol of political betrayal. In British politics, one live confrontation can alter public perception in ways no press release ever could. So where does this leave us? For the Prime Minister, bruised, but not broken. He survived the exchange, but the image of him dodging Lammy's fire is now etched into the public consciousness. For David Lammy, a surge of momentum. Whether you like him or loathe him, he seized the moment, live, unscripted, and made the PM look vulnerable. And for the public, yet another reminder that sometimes the most revealing truths don't come from polished speeches in Parliament, but from live TV, when the mask slips and the real tension shows. So here's the question. Was this just another fiery TV clash that will fade in a week, or was it the spark of something bigger? Because right now, many are saying this was Lammy's defining moment and the Prime Minister's most uncomfortable one. And the real scandal may not be what was said in that studio, but what it revealed about the state of leadership in Britain today.